Bird coil is one of Bird Barrier's patented products. It is ideal for exposed parapet caps, ledges, exposed signs, roof peaks and edges, and exposed beams. The coil is ideal for use around gas station canopies. Its smooth curves can't hurt birds or humans, and it literally disappears from the distance. It is effective against large birds like pigeons and gulls, but is only good for light to medium pressure. It should not be used if birds are nesting. Bird coil is fast and easy to install using bird barrier bond or sheet metal screws. The coil is available in 4 and 5 inch diameters and extends out to 25 feet. By following these simple rules, many different ledge widths can be protected with the coil. The coil must overhang the outer edge of the ledge by at least a ½ inch. The gaps between coils cannot exceed 1 inch. The gap between the coil and the back wall cannot exceed 1 inch. The space between coil loops cannot exceed 1 3/4 inches or 2 fingers. On a two-sided ledge, the coil must overhang both edges in the same manner. Two components hold the coil to the surface: clips and end posts. The clips can be glued or screwed to the surface. Screwing is the preferable method because the coil can be clipped in immediately. When gluing, the bond must dry before the coil can be clipped in. The first step is to secure the coil end post to the surface. The end post is positioned right at the end of the ledge and about 1 3/4 inches in from the edge. When using screws, simply drive one screw in each of the indentations. When gluing, apply a generous dab of bond on each of the legs and the central wire. Next, the coil clips are installed every 12 inches down the ledge. Use a tape measure to get the correct spacing. Remember, the clips represent the center of the coil. So, when installing a 4-inch coil with a ½ inch overhang, the center of the clip should be 1 1/2 inches in from the edge. If screwing, drive the sheet metal screws into the surface. Go slowly to avoid stripping out the metal. Continue on down the length of the ledge. If there is a risk of water damage below, it is recommended that a small dab of bond or silicone is used to seal the screw hole. If gluing, apply a small dab of bond to the bottom of the clip and press into place. The glue must ooze up through the hole in the clip for added strength. Remember, glued clips will not hold the coil securely until the bond has set for 24 hours. When the clips and end posts are securely in place, the coil can be attached. Start at the end post. Take the last 2 loops of the coil past the end post, slide the bottom of the loop under the end of the bracket, and snap the top of the coil into the notch at the top. Be sure the coil stays in the first notch. It is tighter and ensures the coil will not spin out. Now, simply move along down the ledge and clip the coil into the clips. The loops of the coil should be no more than 1 3/4 inches apart, roughly 2 fingers. Continue on down the ledge until the coil is extended to its full length. Do not exceed 25 feet. If the application is less than 25 feet, clip the end into the other end post as previously demonstrated and cut the coil using cable cutters. If the application is longer than 25 feet, the coils can be connected together. For the best results at the connection, 2 coil clips should be secured to the ledge about 2 inches apart. Clip the end of each coil into each of the clips. Slide the end of the first coil into the crimp on the other coil and crimp with a crimping tool or a pair of pliers. The coil now looks like it is much longer than 25 feet. Tip: when installing multiple rows from access equipment, screw the clips to the surface and connect the coil as you go along. This saves repeated trips back and forth down the ledge.